How did it feel? We saw you do some stuff in the walkthrough. How did it feel just to be out there at all, kind of doing some stuff?
I mean, it felt good. It's always good to be around the guys. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to be back out here and playing. So, um, shit, what is it, 5 months? So, I mean, I'm feeling good. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So, enjoying it.
Quandre, what was your reaction when you heard that the defense was going to shift to more 3-4 this year and being the new DC and kind of the change we've seen on that side of the ball?
I mean, it's been cool. You know, I mean, when I heard it, I mean, I wasn't really surprised. You know, we kind of took a shift there last year, anyways. So, it's something I'm familiar with, anyways. I ran this exact defense my first 3 years in the league, so very familiar with it, and I mean, I enjoy it.
What are your thoughts on Sean Desai been so far?
I mean, it's cool. You know, he's really, really smart. You know, I mean, he's really detailed in the way we go over things, and I mean, I just think it's dope. You know, you heard a lot of good things about him, and you know, when he gets here, you could tell like all those things are true. So. Of course, I do my own research on coaches myself, so I got a lot of friends around the league that I'm gonna go reach out to and see, you know, what they think, and you know, he got a lot of rave reviews from a lot of people.
What does multiplicity stress from you as a safety pre-snap? For the average fan, what does that look like from a communication standpoint?
I mean, I think a lot of people think, you know, being multiple means disguising and all that, but that's not necessarily true. You know, I think you can show the same look each play and everything could be different. So. I think it's dope. You know, you get to do a little bit more. You know, I kind of get back to my roots and being able to play in the box, play it up high, you know, play quarters, play all the different stuff. So I think it's real dope that continue to show that I'm versatile and, you know, I can do those different things.
Does the language look different compared to what it was last year, or is the verbiage pretty similar for you guys in the secondary?
I mean, it's different, but, you know, I mean, everything in the league is different. You know, I mean, I think it's – a lot of the same stuff is just different terminology in each defense you've been in. You know, I've been in the league 8 years now, so I mean, I've had 4 different D coordinators, and you know, all the stuff is the same. It just has different lingo. So for me, it's a blessing to be year 8 in the league and being able to put this thing together. And it's not like I'm a young guy where I never played this stuff before.
Things obviously look a lot different out there, not just with the scheme and everything, but without Bobby out there. Is there more of a leadership role for you this year, heading into kind of a new era of Seahawks football?
Nah, I don't think so. For me, I mean, I'm gonna be me. That's all I can be. So, I told Pete that the day I signed my contract. Like, I can't change who I am. I am who I am, and you know, of course, we miss Bobby. I miss Bobby. I talked to him last week, and it's just like I can't change who I am. So no, I don't think I'll be changing, but. I think I've always kind of been doing these things for the last year and a half or so anyway. So, I mean, I don't have anything to change. I'm going to just be myself.
You had that surgery in Arizona, Quandre. Was this realistic? Could you be back by June?
Actually, I didn't have my surgery in Arizona. Had it by the best foot doctor in the world. So, yeah, I expected to be back. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when it came out, that's what it said. It said 4 to 6 months, and I still got 3 weeks. It's only been 21 weeks, so feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, I count, man. I keep it down. You know, I mean, it's just something to remember. You know, I mean, I still had the cleats from that game in the locker room. It's just remembrance of, you know, kind of the grind and what I've been through for the last 5 months.
Was that surgery in Wisconsin?
Green Bay. Yep. I mean, it's a blessing. You know, I mean, everything happens for a reason. And, you know, it sucks that it happened. But, I mean, it gives you a newfound respect for the game. And it also, you know, kind of tells you not to take things for granted. Not saying that I was, but, you know, it's just sometimes God sets you back for a reason. And, you know, my reason could have been just to be able to come back here. You know, maybe if I was healthy, I wouldn't, you know. So who knows, you know what I mean? But in the grand scheme of things, I'm blessed. And, you know, I'm happy to be back here.
Will you be full speed then when camp starts, or is that sort of the plan?
I mean, that's the plan, so we'll see. I mean, you guys will be out there doing camp, and guess you guys will see whenever we kick off camp.
Obviously, it was a contract year for you, too. So in that moment when you got hurt, what was going through your mind? I mean, I'm sure there was 15,000 things going through your head at that moment.
I mean, I think a lot of it, you know, was more of just like last game of the season, going into the offseason. I think for me, it's just like not being able to do the things that I wanted to do with my daughter. You know what I mean? And in the offseason, I like to take her to the park, and, you know, we go swimming and we do all those different things. So, for me, it was that. It was, second year in a row I don't get to play in the Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? And 7-8 minutes in the game. You know what I mean? You break your leg when you think about the off season. So it was just a lot of different thoughts. But I mean, my teammates was by my side, my coaches was by my side, and it was, it was dope to be able to have one of my best friends by my side, during those tough times and flying to Green Bay with me. And so, it was dope. The guys held me down, and, Locke did a lot for me, that week after surgery. So it was cool.
The third Pro Bowl, right? So you can finally play.
That's the plan, bro. But I got bigger plans. Yeah, I feel like I keep getting disrespected in all pro voting. So, I'm going to go out there and do it this year.
I know it's early, but what are your first impressions of Kobe Bryant and Tariq?
I mean, first of all, they need to get my snacks for the room, or they're going to get fined. So that's my first impression. But other than that, those guys are working. They're real diligent in, the questions they ask, and they're real diligent in the way they go about their business. And, you can tell just from me watching Zoom calls and, hearing the meetings that those guys have good questions, and, what they take everything from the film room out to the practice field. And I think they had a pretty good day for my first time being live action. So it's really interesting. Two young guys that, have a lot of potential, and two young guys that can help us right now. So I'm real interested to see how it goes.
You gonna pick up the tabs for the DBs after you got the 40 mil?
I already took the DBs out to dinner when I came last time. So, ain't no more tabs being picked up.
This new system, do you mean multiple different roles? What do you mean by different groups?
I mean, it's, like I said, it's what I ran my first 3 years in the NFL, so I'm very familiar with it. So, for all the people out there worried about me not practicing because I'm hurt, I just think you got to understand, I've been in the league 8 years. I've seen a lot of different things, and I know how to play a lot of different coverages and a lot of different schemes. So I think it'll be fine.
What is sort of the strength, I guess, of this defense?
I mean, it's multiple in the different coverages you can run and make it all look alike. You can do a single high shell and run different coverages. You can do a 2 high shell and run different deals. And I just think, you can't tell which safety's in the box, which safety's not in the box, So I think it's going to be dope. You guys will see. I'm not going to give everything away, but, I think you guys will see real soon.
What do you think that the idea of not being able to tell which safety is which, how do you think that's going to help Jamal?
I mean, I think it's going to help both of us. I think, guys can't automatically tag him and, say he's in the box and he's blitzing or, and slide his way. So, I've always learned from the different quarterbacks that I played with, they always watch the backside safety. And now with the backside safety just showing something different or, kind of sitting there, or the backside safety is me this time and it's not just Jamal, I think that's going to help a lot because, you don't know the coverages. You don't know what we're in. You don't know, what checks we have. So I think that's what would be dope.
Does that mean you guys moving around a lot pre-snap?
I mean, I don't think pre-snap we need to move as much as people think. That's why I don't like the whole disguise deal. You can disguise yourself right out of a play. So, everything just has to look alike. And it's not just the DBs moving around. It's the linebackers lining up and showing something different. So, I mean, I think we can all help each other.
Very important last question. Are there any DBs who are taller than you on the team?
Who knows? The better question is there any DB that got better hands than me? I don't think so. So that's the question.